Hello.
Hello, is that Bobby Roode?
It certainly is.
How are you, Bobby?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for taking the time to talk to me today.
No problem at all.
First of all, congratulations on winning the TNA World Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, thank you very much.
What does it mean to you to finally hold that belt after 13 years in the industry?
Well, it means everything. This is, if you've been watching the program at all, or if you've been looking at it or checking up on me, this 13 years of my life, I've dedicated everything to this point. I've sacrificed a lot in my life to to get to this point, and to capture this title means everything. So I'm going to do my best to hang on to it for as long as I can.
Fantastic. You won the title by defeating James Storm. What's it like wrestling one-on-one with him after spending so many years together in a tag team?
Well, it's like this. I waited 13 years to get an opportunity to become a world champion at Bound for Glory, and I fell short. So, and to be honest, opportunities like that don't come along every day. So when I got a second opportunity, I really had to think of my options. I knew that possibly if I lost again, I may not get another opportunity for a long time. So, I went out there, I wrestled with my partner, and I did what I had to do to win. Win at all costs, and that's what I did. And I'm proud of what I did, and I'm proud of where I am. So, just happened to meet James in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Now, you won the title by smashing a beer bottle over his head. So it's probably safe to say that you won't be tagging together anytime soon.
If you want my personal opinion, no, I don't think I'll be tagging with James Storm anytime soon, no.
Are you sad to see Beer Money come to an end after so long together?
Things can't last forever, and Beer Money, we had a great run together. It was a lot of fun. We had great success as a team, and we may go down in history as one of the greatest teams of all time, and I'm proud of that. But the fact is that, it was time for us to move on. And I know James, we've shared this conversation a lot, that we both wanted the same things in our career, and that was to become a world champion, and there could only be one world champion at a time. So, when I lost to Kurt, it was a wake-up call. When he beat Kurt, it was another wake-up call for me. He was the world champion, and, my dreams and my focus never changed. Even though my partner was the world champion, I still wanted it. So I went out there and did it. And, I'll have fond memories of Your Money, that's for sure. But now it's a new time, it's a new era, and I'm going to make the best of this.
Another man who's interested in becoming TNA World Champion is AJ Styles. And you'll be making your first title defense against him at Turning Point. What can fans expect when the two of you get in the ring?
Well, to be honest with you, I'm not going to, say anything negative about AJ right now, because AJ is, has proven himself over the last 10 years in this company. His name is phenomenal, and he is a phenomenal athlete. He's a phenomenal wrestler. I've been in the ring with him numerous times. I just wrestled him, about a month and a half ago on Impact, and we had a great match then. And I don't expect this match to be any different. There's going to be a little bit of hatred out there between the two of us now because of what I did to James, and of course with Fortune being not together really anymore. We've kind of all gone our separate ways, and guys aren't getting along. And I know AJ, before James and I did what I did to James, I know AJ was a little bit fired up about him and Daniel. So there's a lot of things that are bugging AJ right now, and this is an opportunity for him to go in there and try to become a world champion. And anytime you get an opportunity to become a world champion, you're going to give everything you got. So I'm prepared for it. Right now I'm confident. I'm at the top of my game. I'm the world champion. But I can guarantee that when AJ and I get in the ring in the main event at Turning Point, it's going to be one hell of a match.
Cool. Fans in New Zealand will be able to watch that on TNAOnDemand.com.
Right.
Is there any chance, do you think, though, that maybe you or any of the other stars of Impact Wrestling might be coming to New Zealand in the foreseeable future?
I tell you what, we'd love to come to New Zealand. We'd love to get a TV deal over in New Zealand so that the great fans over there can watch us every week. Right now I'm over in Australia right now. I'm in Sydney, Australia, doing a huge media tour for Impact Wrestling, hoping to make some connections and things like that for places like New Zealand to tune in every week and not just go to TNA On Demand, but be able to watch it on their local cable TV show. So we're really hoping that we can get a TV deal over there soon, and get over there and do some live events as well, and to meet all of our New Zealand fans would be great.
Yeah, that would be fantastic. So is this your first time in Australia at the moment, or have you been before?
Yes, yeah, it is actually. This is my first hour and a half in Australia. So I just landed a couple hours ago, and got 5 days over here, and I'm looking forward to it.
Cool. You've got the Impact Wrestling viewing party on Saturday. What else have you got planned for the Australian tour?
Well, right now I'm just kind of sitting down and looking over my itinerary, but I think tomorrow we're going to a zoo close by. Main event is going to be doing some filming over there. The pay-per-view provider over here is going to be doing some things. I believe I'm doing a bridge climb, I believe, over here in Sydney. What else have I got going on? I'm doing a wrestling seminar Friday night, I believe, and of course I'm looking forward to the viewing party Saturday night in Sydney at the Hard Rock Cafe. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be busy, but I'm looking forward to it.
Fantastic. So you've been with TNA since 2004 now, which is quite a long time. I've got to ask, has WWE ever been an option for you?
There's been some time where near the end of my contract here and there, of course it's a business, so you look at it as a business. But there was some interest. But I'm very happy with Impact Wrestling. I've always been very loyal to this company. I have a lot of friends here. I make a very good living here, and I believe in the product. I believe in our talent, and I continue to believe that way. I think that this company has what it takes to become the #1 wrestling company in the world, and slowly but surely we'll get there, and I just want to be a part of it. So, like I said, I'm TNA Impact through and through right now, and I'm representing the company as the World Heavyweight Champion, so I'm happy about that.
What do you think TNA needs to do to become the #1 promotion in the world?
In my personal opinion, I think we just got to use our strengths. You know what I mean? I think we got to show the talent or showcase our talent each and every week on Impact. It's hard when you have 2 hours of TV every week. You're limited to what you can do and what you can show, and professional wrestling, you just can't go out there and throw matches on TV. Unfortunately, there's got to be some sort of story that goes along with it, and sometimes that takes a little bit of time. So you just got to be patient. But I really think that try to give the fans what they want every now and again, and that's just pro wrestling. I think that we have the best wrestlers in the world in our locker room, and I think from time to time, I think we just got to go out there and showcase that.
In your time with TNA, what do you think's been the best development for the company?
I'm sorry, the best development?
Yeah, sort of the best. Must have been many changes that have taken place over the years. And, is there one that stands out?
Obviously, the Spike TV deal. When we went to Spike TV, it was a huge step for our company, and it really solidified us as a big wrestling company, and being able to go, at prime time, 9 o'clock to the United States every Thursday night was a huge thing for our company. And really the live events that we did, our international live events. This coming year, we're going back over to Germany, and we're doing England again, and this is our 4th trip to England. We've been there every January, so internationally we've caught on huge, and we're in over 180 different countries, right now. So it's huge for us. We're not even 10 years old yet, and our company is growing so fast. In the 7 years I've been here, I can't believe we've gone. I started here when we did Wednesday night pay-per-views, and here we are doing monthly worldwide pay-per-views. Like I said, on Spike TV at 9 o'clock every Thursday in the United States and Canada, and touring internationally and touring domestically as well. Every weekend we're on the road doing shows. So it's really grown so fast, and I just want to be around for the ride. I think it's just gonna take off here in the near future.
Have there been any changes that you thought perhaps weren't the best for TNA over those 7 years that you've been with the company?
None that really pop into mind. Changes are going to happen in any business. Creatively, there's been some changes as of late. With the last couple of years with Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff coming in, there's been some good changes and some bad changes. But as of now, I think that the TNA is on track, and everybody is working together. There's a common goal there, and and that's to become the number one wrestling company in the world. And as long as everybody, has that belief and is working towards that goal, I think we're in good shape.
Many Canadians have got a proud history in the pro wrestling business. As a proud Canadian yourself, who among your countrymen do you look up to in the business?
First name that comes to mind is obviously Bret Hart, who is without a doubt probably the biggest name to ever come from my country, professional wrestling wise. And Bret was a huge influence on me in my career, and and I'm really close friends with Christian as well. We grew up kind of near the same area, and we've known each other for a long time. Edge. I mean, there's a lot of guys, a lot of Canadians that have been successful in this business. But if, the one guy that I've always looked up to, and really when I first started in the business was Bret. So, we have a rich tradition, I guess you could say, as far as Canadians go in this business. And there hasn't been many bad Canadians to ever wrestle. I don't know what it is. Must be something in the water, I guess.
Yeah. On a personal level, you've got 3 sons. Are they wrestling fans?
Yeah. Well, they are. I guess they're kind of, not necessarily made to watch it, but of course, me being in the business, they're always interested in seeing what I'm doing and what's going on. And my younger one is my youngest 2 actually are very much into watching me and keeping up to date with what I'm doing. And my 7-year-old is always trying new moves on me and trying to copy moves that he sees on TV with me. And it's one of those things as a father you got to be really careful with. But I think they're proud of me, and I think they get to go to school and tell their friends what Daddy does and what Daddy did last night on TV. I guess that's kind of cool.
Would you encourage letting them get into the business if they showed an interest in that?
I'm going to support my boys on whatever they choose to do. If it's professional wrestling, I'll support them and help them, help them out as much as I can. But, I'd love to see them do something else, whatever it is that they want to be, whether it's a doctor, a lawyer, a carpenter, who knows. But whatever they decide to do, I'm going to support them. And if it's professional wrestling, then so be it. I'll be there to help.
You're on top of the world at the moment, really, Bobby. You're in Australia. You've got the TNA World Heavyweight Championship around your waist. Where do you see yourself in 10 years' time?
10 years' time?
Yeah.
I hope to go, to slowly be getting out of the business at that time. I've been in this business 13 years now, so that would make it 23 years. That's a long time to beat your body up. But as long as I'm having fun and as long as I'm able to go out there and give 100% every night, who knows? But I hope that this is just the beginning for me. I hope the next 10 years I continue to have great success. I hope to continue to be, carry world championships, and I really want to become, one of the biggest names in the business. I really want to, be in categories like Bret Hart. When people talk about Canadian wrestlers, or with some of the best wrestlers of all time, and I want to be respected by everybody. And I think that's the main thing for me is at the end of the day when I hang my boots up that the guys that I worked with can say great things about me and tell everybody that they respected me, and that's going to mean everything to me.
Okay, and finally, what's something fans would be surprised to learn about you?
Well, I don't have a lot of shady secrets, but of course, growing up in Canada, I was a hockey player. Before I wanted to become a pro wrestler, I wanted to be an NHL pro hockey player. I actually, let me think here, something good I can tell you. I actually scored in high school, my final year of high school. We were playing in the All Ontario Championships, which is the province where I live. I live in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. So big, all the best high schools from around the province were there. Our team made it to the finals. We went into overtime, and I was the guy that scored the goal to win the gold medal.
Wow.
That was me. Yeah.
How did that feel?
Well, that was probably the biggest night of my life up until last week. No, that's kind of my claim to fame in my hockey career, scoring the overtime goal to win the gold medal in high school hockey. But that's a little tidbit of information that you may not know about me. But if I could do it all over again, I wouldn't change anything. I'm proud of where I am, and you know, I love professional wrestling and hope to be here for a long time.
Well, fantastic. I hope you're around for a long time as well.
So thank you very much for your support.
Hey, and thank you very much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to have a chat to me today, Mr. Roode.
No problem at all.
Cool, and yeah, best of luck for the Impact Wrestling viewing party this Saturday, and then of course for the your first defence of the TNA World Heavyweight Championship against AJ Styles at Turning Point.
All right, well, I appreciate it, and make sure you guys tune into TNA On Demand, and hopefully you'll be able to see me kick AJ's butt.
Oh, we're looking forward to it, I'm sure.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you.